Hey guys, I'm Josh, and today we're going to be walking through the installation of the FleetFlix AI Plus Pro. So basically what you'll need are a few tools. We have pliers, we have zip ties, a tape measure, and then a 4-way harness kit. Here we have our 4-way harness. You'll use this end for the diagnostic port, this end to replace your existing diagnostic port, this end for the camera. As you see here, we already have our telematics device plugged in. It is zip tied in to make it tamper resistant. Now I've already loosened the fasteners. We're going to remove them so that we can plug in our 4-way harness into our existing diagnostic port. And there you have it. Now once you've attached it, you can use a zip tie to secure it into place. Now your 4-way harness comes with a universal kit that you see here, all these adapters. In this particular case, this is the one we need so that it can be bolted back on, and then you just place it over the top of the existing diagnostic port. Here we have our open diagnostic port. We have our telematics device securely plugged in. Now I'm going to show you how to connect the camera. We've already run the cable from the camera down here to the harness, and now I'm just going to simply plug in the camera for connection. So now that we have our camera connected, the only wire that you are required to connect is the power to ignition wire. And you have a kit here that has some fuse harnesses. Basically, you select the right one for your vehicle. Find your vehicle's fuse box, refer to your owner's manual if needed, find the correct fuse harness, and then plug it into this yellow power cord right here, and then you've completed your connection. Once you've connected your ignition wire, zip tie everything securely behind the dash so that it doesn't move, and then you are finished with this part of the installation. So if you're using your lane departure warnings, you'll want to connect your blinker wires to splice them into your extra blinker wires in the vehicle. You have your right blinker wire is your pink one, your left blinker is your gray one. You can basically splice this directly into the blinker wire, or you can use a T-tap and use one of these connectors and just clip this off and then splice this into your T-tap and then connect that onto your blinker wire. And once you're done wiring everything, make sure to securely zip tie it underneath the dash so that it doesn't move or get in the way of anything. Now that we have connected everything under the dash, I'm going to show you how to mount the camera. Next, we're going to connect our power cable to the camera. Inside here, we have our mounting bracket, our door for the power cable, and then our Allen wrench that we're going to use to tighten it down. So here we have our door. You slide the power cable through the door. Next, you'll plug the power cable into the camera, push the door down, and then tighten it with our Allen wrench. And this will secure the power cable into the actual camera. Now that we have this attached, we're ready to mount it to the windshield. Next, we have our windshield mount. Make sure it's center from left to right on the windshield. Up and down does not matter, just wherever you're comfortable. Make sure this bracket is facing the driver. And then once you're ready, make sure the windshield is clean. Peel off this backing and then stick it to the windshield. Now we have our windshield bracket on. We have it up high, but nothing is blocking it. We've already ran our power cable up through the headliner, down our pillar, and then to the bottom of the vehicle. Now that we have everything in place, we're going to mount the camera. Push it to the back of the mount, slide it forward until you hear it click. Make sure this curved end is facing the driver, and then everything should be in place. Before you lock it in place, make sure the camera is level. I recommend using a small level, something like this, and make sure it's level from front to back and side to side before locking it into place. If you're not using road-facing AI, you are finished with this part of the installation. If you are using road-facing AI, there is one more important step that you must complete. Next, we need to take the measurements of the vehicle. We're going to measure from the mount to the ground, then from the mount to the front of the bumper, and then the vehicle width.